Lebanon, you're never far from the whiff of cigarette smoke. In the bars and cafes, on the streets, even in Beirut airport.
Welcome to Beirut Rafiq Hariri International Airport.
Lebanese delight in lighting up. Lebanon has one of the highest smoking rates in the world.
We are a tobacco-friendly society, let's say.
Cardiologist George Saadeh heads the tobacco control project at the Ministry of Public Health.
3,000 persons will die yearly in Lebanon because of tobacco-related deaths. If I want to go with my son, for example, I cannot take him to any cafe here in Lebanon or any indoor places, unfortunately, because somebody is smoking.
Now he has a chance to, clear the air. The ministry has received a grant from the New York-based Bloomberg Initiative to reduce tobacco use. And the message is going up on billboards, newspaper ads, and TV spots.
When you smoke around kids, you expose them to thousands of chemicals.
The World Health Organization estimates that about half of adults smoke. And there's an even more alarming statistic. Around 65% of Lebanese boys aged between 13 and 15 smoke either cigarettes or water pipe. When you think about your 5-year-old son and think that in 10 years, if things stay the same, about 60% of his colleagues are going to be smoking, how does that make you feel?
This is why I'm doing something. And I think, after 10 years, few of the colleague of my son will be smoking.
Realistic or a pipe dream? Cigarettes are cheap in Lebanon, and the media heavily bombarded with tobacco advertising. Health warnings are not required on cigarette packs. There's not even a minimum legal age to buy cigarettes. And then there's a culture that defies regulation. Drivers don't stop at traffic lights or wear seatbelts. People smoke in sight of non-smoking signs. In the bars and restaurants of Beirut, smoking is considered a symbol of freedom. Why is Lebanon such a smoking culture?
It's not a smoking culture, it's a freedom culture. You can do whatever you want.
Many Middle Eastern countries have laws restricting tobacco advertising and smoking in public places. But hardened smokers in Lebanon say that won't work here.
Most likely people won't accept it, and most likely people would continue on smoking because of the history of Lebanon. They don't like to respect laws, and most of them do think that laws are against them.
But for health advocates, there are signs of promise. We're just down the street from the heart of downtown Beirut. The street is called Schams, and it's nothing but one bar, pub, and restaurant after the other. But let me show you this. Look, on this bar, this chalkboard, it says in French that Wednesdays are smoke-free. And the managers tell us that although in the beginning they lost a few customers, the trend really picked up. So it seems that there might just be a clientele of non-smokers to be tapped into after all. So for Dr. Saadeh and his tireless campaign, there is some hope.
I know it's very, very, very difficult battle, but I'm start seeing light from end of this tunnel. Small light, but I'm seeing it.
Unless that light is a match igniting yet another cigarette. Schams Elwazer, CNN, Beirut.